Welcome back. Last video I unboxed and assembled the full FLOW hive that I received back around Christmas time last year, and that went together very easily, no problems. Today I'm going to be assembling the brood frames, which is this, and I also, about a month after I assembled this, I received my FLOW frames in the mail. So I'm going to unbox those, see what's in the box, and then after all that I'm going to be oiling the hive, the exterior of the hive, to protect it. So let's get right into it. When I bought the FLOW hive, I bought the complete hive, so that included the hive plus the 6 FLOW frames. And this is the first time I'm opening the package. Let's see what's inside. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, there's here's the key. I don't want to lose this. That's the key to the whole hive right there. Got a nice little cap with a kind of a thin veil on there, but it says Founding Supporter 2015. That's a nice little touch. Here are the frames. Very cool. Very cool. Looks like they come with a little spout to put in the back for harvesting honey. Yeah, these are very cool looking. Very neat. It's flexible. It's sort of a it's a sturdy plastic, but it's got kind of a soft feel to it overall because it moves. Hive tool, and because I bought this on the first day, I was one of the first rounds of the FLOW hive, I get a hat. Neat. Well, this is very, very exciting. Alright, now let's assemble some brood frames. One thing I have to admit is I was missing the nails that were supposed to come to assemble these frames. The nails that were supposed to be in the package were not in the package. No big deal. Everything else was in the package, but you forgot the nails. Okay. This is my first time doing this. I've never assembled a beehive before. I kind of feel like I want to put a little dab of glue on this. Just a tiny little dab. tip from the FLOW website was to put one nail going this way and then one nail going this way. That would lock this top joint in two directions. So you have a nail here and a nail coming in the side. So I'm going to do that. Plus with a little tiny dot of wood glue, I think we're going to be all right. Not as easy as it looks. A little bit splitty wood. Once you have your frame built, this is your starter strip for the comb, and that is going to go in here. Also was suggested to use wood glue in the groove. I definitely think glue is a good idea on these frames, but I've never put together a beehive before. Alright, so here is the completed brood box, brood frame, and 8 brood frames with natural starter strip on top. I have to say that this wasn't easy. I'm a pretty experienced hobbyist woodworker, and this was kind of a pain in the ass to put together. But I think what I would do if I could do this again would be get a pneumatic nailer, just a pin nailer, so that it would be very easy to just shoot tiny nails right where you need them. And I definitely think you need wood glue on these joints, because I can't imagine how a nail is going to hold all this together. There's going to be so much weight on this when there's wax and brood and everything in here that it just seems like you want a little more security with the glue. So got it done. It, you know, everything fits, things look good. Now I'm going to oil. So the FLOW Hive comes, the one that I got, I believe they all are made of Western red cedar for the main hive boxes, and it's gorgeous wood. It just smells great, and it's a very durable, long-lasting wood. But it is recommended that you coat it with tung oil, so I'm going to do that today. Now, you only have to coat the outside of the hive with the tung oil. I don't know if it's not advised to do it, or they just say you don't have to do it, but I'm going to avoid doing the inside. I don't know, again, I don't know much about bees, but I'm going to do what they tell me and just do the outside of the hive today. One thing I do want to address about the hive, I noticed when I was putting this together, the rear window that you take out, or the rear door that you take out when you are going to harvest your honey, was extremely tight. I had to actually pound it in with my hand just to get it into these finger joints. And I noticed that just all around it was very tight. So I just took about quite a bit off with I just took a file and I filed in these finger joints all of this wood off. I took a lot off the top here and sort of rounded and beveled the edge a bit. And yeah, just all the way around I took probably 1/8 of an inch off of all these areas. And that's so that this goes right in easy. And that holds it in. This arm here that locks the door in, so it's not going to fall out. But when I'm going to harvest honey and there's bees in there, the last thing I want to be doing is fighting with this to get it out. So I want that to just very easily slide out so I can get at my flow frames and put it back also without hammering on the hive. So it was pretty easy. I just took a file. Now this thing pops right out. I just took a file and went over all of these areas like this. Took about 1/8 of an inch off. And now things go right in, as they should. Alright, so here it is. We got the completed FLOW hive, all oiled up, ready to go. I'm going to let the oil soak in for an hour or so and then come back and wipe off the excess. I've got my brand new 6 FLOW honey frames, the hive tool, and I got 8 brood frames assembled with the starter strip, ready to go. I'm totally new to beekeeping. I'm a total novice. I've never had bees before. I'm getting my bees in a couple of days. This is my first beehive, my first FLOW hive. Please come along for the ride. And please, if you see anything I'm doing wrong, feel free to comment and tell me what to do, because this is my first time. I hope you like my channel. If you do, please subscribe. I've got lots more coming in the future. I'm filming every day, doing all this stuff around the farm. So there are new videos every couple days. That's about it. Thanks very much for watching. Have a fantastic day. I've noticed a lot of YouTubers have catchy sign-off slogans at the end of all their videos, and I don't have one.